Hello, my name is Matthew Pfeiffer with MattPfeifferCoaching.com. Welcome to my YouTube channel. On this channel, I create videos and content about toxic, narcissistically abusive relationships. And if you have a question that you would like for me to answer, make sure you send it to justaskmatt@MattPfeifferCoaching.com. Again, that is justaskmatt@MattPfeifferCoaching.com. Just make sure you keep the email 2 to 3 paragraphs max, and you're very direct and to the point of what your question actually is. If it's too long, too lengthy, or if I don't understand what you're asking, unfortunately, I will not be able to get to it. Also, make sure you hit the subscribe notification, you hit the bell notification so you're notified each and every time I upload a new video. The fastest way, though, to connect with me is to book a one-on-one coaching session. The links for that are down below, or you can connect with me in my coaching community. The links for that are also down below. And right now, we are running a free 7-day trial with the coaching community. So with that being said, let's get into this email. So this email comes from a person who didn't sleep with, but messed around with a married man. And the person who was married in this situation ended up ending things. And so this person is asking for a bit of advice on this situation. So let's get into this email. So this email reads, "Hi, Matt. I have a friend who's married and we worked together for 30 years and he never cheated. He became attracted to me and 2 times we played around, but not sex. And now he blocked me. I just want to be friends." I'm going to circle back to that here in a second. I just want to be friends. He's scared to lose everything, and I'm not here for that. I pushed him away when we were together. I want to be just friends, not enemies. How do I get him back? I can text him from another number, but I haven't. Don't. It's been 6 weeks, and it hurts so much. So, number one, we have to be very, very open and honest and direct about what our intentions actually are. So you're saying that you just want to be friends, but that's not the reason why you want him back. The real reason why you want him back is, you actually said it in this email too, it hurts so much. That's the reason why you want him back. It's the pain of rejection, right? The pain at the fact that you're blocked and you have no more contact, and which really describes and really illustrates an over-reliance on this person emotionally. Because if we're being real, and if you're saying that you really just want to be friends, a friend would respect this person's marriage, number one, right? Number two, you would respect this person's boundaries at the fact that you're blocked and that this friendship is over, right? What this person is telling you, right? Because one of the things that you said is that he's scared that he's going to lose everything, but you're not here for that. If you're trying to stay in contact with him, then your actions are saying otherwise. Because what he's saying through these actions are even a friendship, even remaining in contact, is crossing the lines of his marriage. And I would agree with him if he were the one writing into me. Because if we roll this tape forward, and if you're being honest with yourself, right? If his wife can't know about the two of you being friends, right? After knowing what has happened, right? Then this friendship is not a healthy friendship, not for this marriage. And he knows that, and it sounds like, I don't know what's happening on the other end, but it sounds like, at least it looks like, right, that he's owning up to his responsibility for his end of it, for this part of it, at least so far, right? I don't know what's happening behind closed doors with him and his wife. But the problem here is that this over-reliance that we want to, number one, stay in contact with someone that we cross this line with. Number two, these feelings, this pain that you're feeling, and this desire to be connected to mask that pain, right? And that you want to be connected with someone who has blocked you. His actions have told you very clearly that he wants no more contact. So we need to respect that. And yes, that might hurt because of the rejection, but rejection tells you something, right? One of the things that happens when I talk to people who are going through rejection or dating, or they've, rejection is actually a protection. Rejection is not a negative thing. It's actually a very, very positive thing, right? It actually tells you everything you need to know about the person. Regardless if someone is dating, you're dating someone and they ghost you, right? Quite often people will try to reach out to them and take other different angles to try to win that person back after they've been ghosted. Them ghosting you was one of the biggest favors that they did for you, because them ghosting you, even though it doesn't feel good, even though you don't like it, right? Even though we don't like the way that feels, it tells you that they lack emotional maturity. And in this situation, this person is telling you that they don't want anything to do with you. I know that hurts, but we have to respect it, right? We have to respect that boundary. So I would not try to call this person from another number. This person has made their marriage a priority. And they're saying that them staying involved with you, right, is a threat to their marriage, to his marriage. Right? Regardless if you guys were friends before, regardless of what the relationship was like before. And if we're saying that you're not there for that you're not there to potentially cause this person to lose everything, then we need to respect that boundary. Right? He's taking responsibility for his marriage. You need to take responsibility for your feelings and your emotions. The reality of this is, so let's rewind all of this. These feelings of abandonment, this fear of abandonment, this feelings of neglect, and these fears of rejection, right, really speak to, and these are problems that started before the two of you guys had your session with each other, right? The makeout session, or whatever you want to call it. These problems existed before this. This is actually probably the reason why you engaged and began an affair with a married man, right? The lack of self-worth, right? The lack of self-esteem, fears of rejection, fears of abandonment. And it's also the reason why we're feeling the way that we're feeling now. So I would take this time to address those issues within, right, with your therapist or with a coach, right, and begin to address those real actual issues. Because that pain that you're feeling is not pain to try to get back with him. It's pain letting you know we have some emotional wounds that we need to address. So thank you very much for writing in. Anyone else who would like for me to answer a question here on YouTube, make sure you send it to justaskmatt@mattpfeiffercoaching.com. Again, that is justaskmatt@mattpfeiffercoaching.com. Make sure you keep that email 2 to 3 paragraphs max, and you're also very direct and to the point of what your question actually is. With that being said, thank you very much, and I will see you in the next video.